I really feel like we just need Spider-Man to come in and save the day. East Highland's up.
Listen, I have been petitioning for this for a long time, and it has not happened yet, and I'm very disappointed.
¿Viste eso?
I must have come to visit Euphoria at least 30 times this season.
I know we should have tried to like Easter egg, put you in there.
Crossover episode. Yeah, crossover. Euphoria meets the MCU.
I want to be in Euphoria.
Okay, let me talk to some people. HBO. Let's get them on the phone.
También quiero vivir ese hermoso sueño, Don Pool.
Hola, bienvenido a un nuevo videito más aquí en el canal del robot. Euphoria es el drama adolescente que está reventando HBO Max y como no, si esta serie lo tiene todo. Drogas, violencia, sexo explícito, groserías y muchas otras cosas más que no deberías estar viendo si eres menor de edad, ¿eh?
Zendaya, what was it like going from Disney onto this?
Please tell me you were not in here for this. Oh my god. Oh. Your parents are responsible. Okay. Woo! It's a big jump. It's very different.
¿Alguien quiere pensar en los niños, por favor?
Pues el joven elenco tiene momentos muy divertidos, así que en este video vamos a revisar los mejores momentos del cast de Euphoria, unos chicos que la verdad sí se comportan muy bien.
None of us. We don't do that shit.
Si eres nuevo o nueva por aquí, acá en el canal tenemos varios videos revisando los mejores momentos de tus actores favoritos. Ya tenemos un video revisando los mejores momentos de Tom Holland y Zendaya que seguro te va a divertir mucho.
But football is the greatest sport of all time. I mean, it is the world sport. And
No digas mamadas, ¿eh?
you know, we went to the Ballon d'Or the other day and we met Messi. Crazy. It was crazy.
Amigo, creo que me enamoré.
Así que si te gustan los actores y los momentos divertidos e incómodos, no te olvides de suscribirte a este canal, activar todas las notificaciones, no querrás perderte del contenido divertidísimo que se nos viene.
¿Ah, no?
Sydney Sweeney, la actriz que interpreta a Cassie en la serie, tuvo un accidente. Parece que alguien le rompió el dedo del pie de un pisotón. Me pregunto, ¿quién podría hacer una cosa así?
How does the cast of Euphoria celebrate when like you wrap up a season?
Well, my toe got stepped on during filming and it
really?
just exploded. So
What do you mean?
I ended up at the ER.
No! When they were having a rap party, you were in the ER. What happened
And then
to
I
the
showed
toe?
up and I was high on morphine.
¡Diablos, señorita!
So what happened? So hang on, who stepped on it?
Well, in one of the episodes, a character that's very upset with Cassie right now accidentally stepped on me and
The dude.
no.
Was it the
No,
girl?
Maybe. And
Al fin te atrapé, esponja.
What's her name?
Alexa?
Alexa.
Yes.
We should give her a shout out. She is magnificent in the show.
She's great.
But she trod on your toe.
Unfortunately, and I fractured in 3 places.
Did she know she fractured your toe?
No, I didn't tell her. I'm so sorry.
This is how she's finding
I'm
out.
so sorry.
This is how she's finding out that she broke
I'm
your
okay
toe.
now. Dirt's gonna fall off. I've named him. It's Dirt.
What do you mean you named him?
D-U-R-T. His name's Dirt.
What, the nail? You've named a nail?
I've named him because he's gonna fall off one day. And I just ask him, please don't.
¡Alto ahí, loca!
Alexa, don't hate me.
Why would she hate you for breaking your toe?
Because she'd be like, why did you tell everyone?
Did you feel it was malicious?
I mean, it was in the scene.
Que algo que me ha enseñado la vida es que las mujeres bonitas son las más canijas. ¿A poco no, carnal? Yo digo que sí.
Les preguntaron a los chicos quién era el más fiestero.
Oh, come on, Algie.
Wait, time out.
That was hyper specific.
Okay, time out. On set. Wait, who just said that? on set, Nate. As far as characters,
Yeah,
in real
character
life,
totally new.
Algie for sure. Yeah.
No, in real life, you.
I'll take it for sure. Yeah.
¡Mi gran secreto!
Les preguntaron quién era el más emprendedor.
All of us. LLC and S Corps, holla at me. Ah, caray. Eso sí me interesa, ¿eh?
Y también les preguntaron quién está más cerca de casarse.
Not me.
Ok, sí, ya. Nadie quiere casarse.
I would say. I'm like Sydney or Alexa.
Creí que éramos amigos.
Y también les preguntaron quién es el miembro del elenco que se toma más selfies.
Algie. He takes 5,000.
No.
I love that it wasn't immediately me. I really like that. Thank you guys.
No, we were in an interview earlier and they asked, they were like, how many selfies do you think you've taken? And Algie was like 5,000.
5,000 is not that many.
Thank you. In life?
I have 25,000 photos in my phone, and that's from 2
People
years.
act like they don't take 30 pictures before they post
I
one.
take 150.
Soy todo un galán.
And you'll catch me in my house just going for 2 hours. Literally the noises that come out of my bed, I'm like.
Llegó el momento, amigos, de hablar de la mejor, de la más dulce, de la más tierna. Obvio, estamos hablando de Lexi. Y la actriz Maud Apatow es realmente adorable. Maud es hija de Judd Apatow, un director de Hollywood muy reconocido. Y por eso Maud tuvo la oportunidad de conocer a grandes celebridades desde muy joven, como Harry Styles. Y también Jimmy Fallon andaba por ahí esa vez.
Well, I had just gotten off the flight to see my dad, and I came here and I like looked disgusting, and I was just kind of hiding in the dressing room, and my dad's friend was like, "Oh, do you want to go upstairs and like check out the SNL floor?" And I was like, "Sure, like hope I don't run into anyone, whatever." Harry Styles was hosting, and I knew that, but I was like, "There's no way I'm gonna see him, right?"
Nada puede mal ir, Sal.
I could not, like I went into shock, like I didn't even know what to do with myself. And then I just went into a panic, and then I got back down to the dressing room and started hysterically crying because I was so overwhelmed and just not expecting that. And then you knocked on the door, and I was so humiliated. I hear like, "Hey, Dad, it's Jimmy," and I was like, "Oh no, no, no."
¿Por qué te burlas de mí, señor?
I just turned and faced the wall, like thinking like maybe if I turn around you won't notice I was there, but the room was really small.
Yeah.
Quiero morirme. Me encantaría morirme ahora mismo.
So yeah, and then you
like,
saw
hey.
that I was crying, and I was really humiliated by that for like, and I still am like telling it. I'm like, why am I telling you this?
Oh, no, I
But
didn't.
yeah.
That's normally the reaction I get when I say hi to people backstage.
También Maud tuvo la oportunidad de entrevistar a One Direction cuando eran los más famosos y la verdad lo manejó como una campeona.
Yeah, I did interview One Direction when I was 14.
No quiero hablar de eso.
They asked me to interview One Direction on their first trip to America.
Wow. And so that must be nerve-wracking?
Yeah, it was like the scariest thing in my life.
Yeah. Well, we talked to your dad, and we have a video. If you don't mind us showing this, this is 14-year-old.
¡Qué miedo!
We have a picture of you 2 minutes before you were interviewing them. Look at you. You're so emotional. I mean...
¡Oh, por Dios, tengo miedo!
Shortly after that, you got to see One Direction in concert. Your dad told us this.
I did, yeah.
And that must have been fun. You probably weren't nervous then.
No.
Jacob Elordi es el chico malo de Euphoria que las chicas no pueden dejar de amar y de hecho es australiano. Y para practicar su acento estadounidense, de joven él cantaba las canciones de Eminem.
When I was younger, I decided like I wanted to be an actor, and there was no way I was going to come here and not be able to do the accent. And I listened to a lot of Eminem. I was like an enormous Eminem fan. Yeah.
All right. Well, we drummed up a picture of you as Eminem. As we can see, there he is.
Chale, ni que estuviera tan carita.
Possibly
Chubby.
in Bogan, you are adorable. I'm gonna sleeping with this picture. Stop.
Es un papucho.
Esta serie, amigos, como ya saben, no es para niños. Y no solo porque muestra violencia, drogas, sexo explícito, palabrotas y muchas otras cosas que la verdad están muy chidas.
¡Oh! ¡Pervertido!
sino también por la gran cantidad de desnudos que hay en esta serie, y Jacob contó un poco de cómo se hicieron estas escenas.
Do they use stunt penises on that show?
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
A ver, ¿qué pasó?
Yeah, so Eric's penis,
Yes.
it's not his real penis. It's a stunt penis, but when you come into the makeup trailer, they're all kind of set up.
No!
Yeah, and they have to do, the makeup artists have to do makeup on the penis.
To make them look veiny or
Yeah, so there's like
throbbing?
penis checks. Like they'll get down and start checking the penis.
Viva el séptimo arte.
Y hablando de del acento australiano, en el siguiente clip, Jacob nos cuenta algunas palabras comunes y frases australianas.
The bush. Yeah, the outback. You know, it's kind of like country Australia would be called the bush. You drive out of the city, you end up in the bush. You come to America, like everyone, like you get to set or something, everyone goes, Aussie, 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 and they expect you to say it back. No. A fresh slice of white bread with a thick layering of salty butter, and then you get hundreds and thousands, I don't know what you call those, just like sprinkles that you put on ice cream, and you put that on the bread, and that is fairy bread.
Yo soy un cerdo decente.
You're absolutely maggot. You're just off your face, drunk, falling on the floor, maggot. It's when you pour your beer into a boot or a shoe, and you scull the beer from inside the shoe. It's a rich Australian tradition.
¡Todos están enfermos!
A un lado Pablo Emilio Escobar, a un lado Walter White. Ya saben quién es el nuevo narcotraficante favorito de la televisión, amigos.
A ese perro desgraciado no le va a alcanzar esta vida ni la próxima para arrepentirse de lo que me acaba de hacer.
Fez rápidamente se ha convertido en el personaje favorito de muchos en Euphoria, y el actor Angus Cloud parece que se ha fumado tremendo porrazo en esta entrevista, como su personaje lo haría en la serie.
And Austin, I feel like Ethan is like on the opposite end of the spectrum of Nate and Cal when it comes to like boyhood and manhood. Especially in the end of the first season and the beginning of season 2, he's like so sweet and so nice to Cal. He's like getting the balance out. Everyone's like, you know, toxic masculinity is an example of what masculinity and what's it like, you know, being a scene stealer, getting to show up and
yeah, man, it feels it definitely feels good. I mean, I was supposed to die in season 1, so I've just had to make it for season 2, you feel me?
Cierto. I also think Fez's grandma deserves her own prequel series, so whoever, and we need to talk to make that happen. It should happen.
Yeah, that'd be badass. She's a badass for sure. How are you in that?
Yeah.
Yo quiero de lo que fuma este tipo.
Hunter Schaffer, como se pueden imaginar, en la vida real es una gran amiga de Zendaya, tanto que la invitó al set de filmación de Spider-Man No Way Home, así que Hunter estuvo muy cerca de los más grandes secretos de esta película.
Like when they were filming the most recent Spider-Man, I went and visited Z at her place in Atlanta while they were filming, and got to go see the set and stuff in their little like bunker that Ned and MJ stay in and stuff. Yeah, I came by. It was insane. Just to see, like, it's all practical. None of the like as much CGI as like used to make all that stuff. It was real. There was a lot of real stuff. Yeah.
And did they make you sign something or make us swear or a promise or anything that you wouldn't reveal anything?
Surprisingly, no.
No.
And not that I remember.
Che bola de pendejo.
Wow.
Which is, yeah, now that you bring it up, that's kind of strange.
It's a great deal of trust because I mean, it was very secretive. Like some of the secret Spider-Men didn't even tell their significant others that they were doing this.
Yeah, it's like one of the best kept secrets ever, probably.
Thanks to you.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
¡Qué defraudación!
Barbie Ferreira y Alexa Demi hablaron en esta entrevista de su primer beso, su mejor crush y sus peores experiencias. La verdad, estoy un poco traumatizado.
Let's start with you, Alexa, shall we? This is your first prompt.
Okay.
person you kissed. First, last, best, or worst? What you got, girl?
Qué rico video, qué rico que va a ser.
I'd go with first. First person you kissed, let's hear it. She's like, let me come up with a lie real quick. Hold on, let me just...
The first person I kissed was my mommy.
My first kiss, I was like 17, 16, and it was a spin the bottle kind of thing.
Ooh. Was it good though?
No.
Amigos, la gran pregunta, ¿llegaremos a ver a Tom Holland en algún capítulo de Euphoria? Tal vez algún cameo, tal vez algún crossover de Spider-Man. Eso está poco probable, pero lo que sí sabemos es que Peter Parker ni de coña es de Hufflepuff.
Peter would be in Hufflepuff. But I think I would be in Gryffindor.
Yeah.
Oh, por Dios! Because I think Peter is like a very, very accepting person, whereas I think the people in Gryffindor are real go-getters. You know, they're all about the Quidditch team, and it's like, imagine where the jocks are, you know? Whereas the people in Hufflepuff, I reckon, like, is where more of the artistic people end up going to, you know? But I also think Peter Parker looks great in yellow. Right?
No me falta respeto.
No te falta en ningún momento.
What about MJ?
MJ.
Slytherin. All day.
Lies. No.
Dirty snake. You're in Slytherin.
Asustado, Potter.
Yes.
Just because someone is honest and upfront does not mean that they're Slytherin.
No, no,
Okay?
no. Maybe you could be the person to turn Slytherin around and stop giving it such a bad rep.
I think
MJ
she'd
could.
throw off the beaten path because, you know, Ravenclaw or something. You know, just
Yeah,
like,
Ravenclaw's not a bad
you know,
one.
some just really, you
Yeah.
know, she's like the underrated ones that people don't talk about. You know
That's
what I'm
true.
saying? Zendaya would
You
like
would be
to
a
be
Gryffindor, yeah.
¡Gryffindor!
¡Ah, Peter!
Y ahora déjame en los comentarios cuál fue tu momento favorito de los actores de Euphoria y qué te está pareciendo esta segunda temporada. La verdad está que quema, amigos, esta temporada está on fire. Si te gustó este video, no se te va a ocurrir irte sin dejar tu pulgar arriba, suscribirte a este canal y activar todas las notificaciones para que no te pierdas de los próximos videos, momentos divertidos de series, películas del universo cinematográfico de Marvel y de muchas cosas más aquí en este canal, amigo. A mí me puedes encontrar en absolutamente todas las redes sociales, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, y también estoy en Twitch streameando interdiario, pasándola muy bien con los chicos, así que te recomiendo que te pases por los streams, Por mi parte, eso fue todo. Gracias por ver este video, muchas gracias por todo el apoyo, sobre todo a los miembros. Un gran agradecimiento a todos los miembros que permiten que este contenido siga llegando y que se hagan cada vez mejoras en el setup, mejoras técnicas, mejoras en la cara del robot, mejoras en absolutamente todo. Muchas gracias, amigos. Por mi parte, eso ha sido todo, amigos. Aquí les dejo algunos otros videos que probablemente vayan a disfrutar y yo acá me despido. Gracias por ver este video. Yo soy el Robot Boy y conmigo será hasta el próximo video.